Hi, my name is Mike Rogers. I'm an attorney here in Cleveland, Texas, and I'd like to do an informative message about what probation is. There's a lot of misconceptions and misinformation about probation. So, exactly what is probation? Well, the rules vary from state to state, but I'm going to talk to you about Texas. I've been an attorney, a criminal defense lawyer for over 40 years. So I deal with these things on a regular basis. So I want to try to explain about what probation means. Basically, it is a situation where a sentence is suspended by the court and a person is placed on probation for a period of time. And it could vary depending upon what type of case it is. Misdemeanor versus a felony, and then depends on the underlying charges as to the length of these probations. But if you are placed on probation, then you're going to be put under certain rules, certain conditions that you have to comply with. If you don't comply with those rules, those conditions, then you're going to be subject to having that probation revoked, and whatever the underlying sentence would have been, a person would have to actually serve that sentence once a motion to revoke the probation has been filed by the prosecutor and a hearing takes place. The judge, in the judge's discretion, would be able to revoke it and give that person the entire amount of the original sentence, maybe less time, depending again on what the facts and circumstances are, or perhaps not even revoke the probation. Sometimes uh, additional conditions are imposed. In Texas, for example, you have what's called SafeP, which is a drug and alcohol uh, program. I had a case just a week ago involving a situation where somebody had not complied with all of the rules and conditions, and a motion to revoke was filed. But in lieu of revoking that person, the terms and conditions were amended to require that person to go to the SafeP program, which is an in-house program for 6 months. And basically, it's a drug rehabilitation center. And as a part of that, if a person does not have a place to live after they get out of the program, then there are halfway houses available for up to 90 days for people to stay and to be able to have a roof over their heads and be able to get a job and work. So, probation is a good thing as long as you're willing to abide by the rules. If you're not, well, then it could result in not so great an outcome. But probation, I tell my clients, anytime you can get probation in lieu of going to jail or going to prison, you always want to do it. A lot of times it doesn't work out for them simply because they don't follow the rules. But in any event, if you're ever in a situation, I hope you're not, where you've got to deal with something like that, at least you've got a little bit of knowledge now about what it's all about.